Welcome back to the Indie Critic channel, the channel where we talk about everything but indie games. And on today's show, we're gonna talk about DayZ actually making it to fucking beta. But first, we're gonna have a little bit of rum. Today we got some Mount Gay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bohemia finally did it. They pushed DayZ to beta. And I'll be honest, guys, the last video on Arma really made me want to go back and play DayZ. So I went back, played the stress test of 0.63 over the last weekend, and I actually really liked it. I'm super happy with how everything looks and how everything controls and how the game runs. It's actually a lot better than it was in 2014, the last time I fucking played this game. They brought 0.63 to the stable build, and you know what? I honestly think that they actually have something here. I really enjoyed playing this game over the past week. This game looks so much better than it did back in the day, which must be because of this new spicy engine they're using. You won't really be able to tell in any of my footage because my capture card and capture PC aren't the best, but I'll show you some stills so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Just look at this forest. It's fucking beautiful. The god rays peeking through the trees, the crunching of the leaves on the ground. Honestly, it gets me so fucking invested in this game that I actually feel like I'm this character. I fucking love this shit. Graphics may not have a direct impact on the gameplay features. However, having fantastic visuals like this helps you get so goddamn immersed. The way I play is I'll just find one of these random pathways, walk up it, and just come across these random towns. I get pretty geared this way too, since everyone's beating their dicks off around Electro and Cherno. Shit, every time I play I find at least 5 BK-18s and several shotguns. I literally spent an entire stream just collecting a bunch of BK-18s and hiding them under a fucking tree. Speaking of Electro, they've added a ton to this city. It's absolutely massive now, and I fucking love it. I found loot spawning to be actually pretty decent in the game if you're looking in the right areas. Like, of course you're not gonna find a Coke in goddamn Electro. It's the largest player hub in the goddamn game. If you head slightly inland, you'll find tons of loot. Enough to survive to at least the next town, or even farther. Honestly, I seriously recommend going inland. Even if you don't know where you're heading, it's way more fun. Sure, beating up people on the coast with a shovel is pretty damn fun, but if you're gonna be doing that, you can't really complain that you're not finding any fucking loot. I see it a lot in the reviews for the new beta patch that they still haven't addressed the loot spawning issues, but seriously, you can't complain about it if you're just gonna hide on the fucking coast all goddamn game. Honestly, I'm having zero issues getting completely decked out in like a shotgun with like 30 plus bullets in the first hour of starting a new character. Backpacks are a little bit more rare than they were before. Like before you used to just like always have a kid's backpack on you. I guess they must have changed like the spawn rate or something of them, because it took my friend and I like 5 hours of general character playtime to find a fucking mountain backpack. We may have just like gotten unlucky, but like 5 hours is a long time, man. The spawn rate for food and water is okay as well if you know where to look. Like, of course you're not gonna find dick in Cherno or Electro or basically anywhere on the coast. But like I said previously, if you head inland, you'll find tons and tons of gear. Plus, some of the zombies you kill will drop food or water. And honestly, this is where you'll find most of your food and water throughout the entire game. Shit, water bottles aren't even that rare either. Most times you'll find me, I'll be sitting there with 4 to 5 water bottles on me. I have a bit of a problem with the food and water mechanics in this patch. They drain so fast if you have like a full backpack or you're running. Like seriously, this isn't some DayZ mod type shit where you're just sprinting around all goddamn game, and if you're expecting that, you're gonna be seriously pissed off. If you're sprinting around like a lunatic, you're gonna lose so much fucking water, I can't even describe it to you. So my friend and I were a little confused about where we spawned. We both spawned in Electro, but I thought I spawned in Cherno. So we ran across the entire city, and then once we figured out that we were both in Electro, we ran back to each other, and my friend almost fucking died of dehydration. The sprinting thing, it makes sense in my mind. Like, I understand why they made this decision, but I feel like so many people are gonna be pissed about this. Personally, I do think it was the right move, but I just feel like the water and food drains way too fast. Like, maybe if they scaled it back a little bit. Sprinting in earlier patches of DayZ was fucking insane. For one, you had unlimited sprint, you sprinted as fast as a fucking cheetah on coke, and you had unlimited sprinting. Basically, there were no consequences for sprinting at full speed all the goddamn time, making shooting these players nearly impossible. They would just jiggle fuck around for 30 goddamn minutes, dodging all your goddamn bullets because the tick rate of the server is shit, that by the time that you're fucking finally gonna kill them, you just want to quit. So yes, I do think that the addition of the sprinting mechanic is a great thing for the game. Sure, I wish that I could sprint around the map like a goddamn cheetah on coke, but this just adds so much more strategy to the game and decision making. Like, do I have enough fucking water to sprint across this goddamn field? It's a lot better than what it was, and it really makes you think about when you should use your sprint. However, like I said before, I do wish that they reduced the impact that sprinting had on your character just a little bit. Gunplay. I actually find it to be a lot more enjoyable than the previous editions of Standalone. For one, people aren't running around like fucking demons on coke all the goddamn time, so that's fucking nice. I also feel like the bullets are connecting a lot more and just feel better in general. I do have some problems with damage application though. For instance, I've literally had a BK 133 shotgun loaded with slugs, fucking point blank, shoot this goddamn dude in the face, and he just runs off. He just runs away. He took a slug to the face. My buddy and I had to put 3 more goddamn shots in the dude before he keeled over. Or this one time where my buddy and I were shooting this one guy in a tree with a shotgun. We shot him like 3 or 4 times until we realized that it was just hitting a fucking invisible wall right in front of him. So we're like, all right, whatever, let's just go behind him. So we go behind him and start shooting him again, and it was hitting the fucking invisible wall. So we really thought he was fucking cheating. Like, we seriously thought this dude was cheating. However, we just took out a shovel, hit him with a shovel, and he fucking died. And we're like, I don't even know what to fucking say about that shit. The zombies aren't incredibly buggy anymore. For instance, they won't aggro on you and sprint through fucking buildings and walls to kill you. The only guys that ever saw clipping through buildings and like shit like that were these little hobgoblin looking dudes. These guys would never actually aggro on me and would just keep walking for fucking ever. So I'm pretty sure that they're actually just bugged in the game and don't really do anything. The main standing zombies are pretty easy to kill as well. They only take 3 to 4 hits with a melee weapon. Sometimes they may get a bullshit hit on you even when they are stun locked by your melee weapon. So hopefully this gets patched by 2030. Base building is finally a thing in DayZ, which actually looks fucking sick. Honestly, my buddy and I were gonna go and build a base, and we had all the fucking items to do it. We had nails, we had the fucking hammers, we had the shovels, we had everything, and then we died. This is DayZ after all. So I have no footage of us actually trying to build the base because, well, we fucking died, of course. So I recommend that you go and check out Septic Falcon's video on base building. It is fucking sweet, and it is located in the top right-hand corner right here. Go and click that goddamn thing right over there. Click that thing. Go and check them out. Tell them that the Indie Critic sent you.
If you have even more materials available, you will also see the option to build a platform as well as left and right.
There are some general issues in this patch as well, like the fact that if you hotkey anything that is located in your backpack, your pants, or your shirt, or even tactical vest, it will bug out your hands, and you'll have to dick around trying to fix your fucking hands. This is generally fixed by dropping the item and picking it back up, putting it back in your inventory, and then putting it back on your hands, and then you can use the item. But sometimes you'll be so fucking bugged out that you can't even drop the item that is in your hands, so you'll have to fucking relog into the entire server. Then that'll fix your issue. But honestly, this is the only serious bug I've come across in the 20 hours that I've logged into this new patch. Personally, I would recommend playing on a custom server instead of the official servers. For myself, I currently play on the Chipotle Bandits 3PP. That is the server that I recommend joining, and that is also the server that I will be on for probably the next like fucking at least month. I really feel like this custom server has addressed a lot of the smaller issues that I had in this game, like the fact that nighttime lasts for fucking ever and is pitch black and literally unplayable for any new spawn and practically any regular spawn that is just trying to play the goddamn game. They also fixed the stamina bar and made it regen a lot faster than it is in the actual official servers of the game. But for real guys, if you ever see me playing DayZ, I will be on the Chipotle Bandits 3PP server. if you already own DayZ, I honestly recommend re-downloading it and giving it another shot, because this is the game that we all wanted. This is the game that we have been asking for since fucking DayZ mod and the original launch of DayZ standalone. This is what it should have launched as, and I am fucking having so much fun with it. It may be my nostalgia kicking in, okay, but I don't think so. I am just having the time of my life, finding these random pathways and just walking north through these random cities I've never been to. This is so much fun for me. If you don't already own DayZ, I don't know if I can recommend purchasing it. It's pretty fucking pricey for what it is. It is $38 Canadian. Bitch, that's more than 2 hours of my job, okay? I will have to work 2 goddamn hours to pay for DayZ. So, I don't know. It depends on your situation if you want to actually get it. If you're super interested in what the things that I've been saying, then yes, I would recommend purchasing it. But if you're not and you're kind of skeptical, hold off until it goes on sale for around $20 Canadian, or what is that, half price then? If it goes on like a 50% off sale or like a 30% off sale, then I would recommend purchasing it. Thanks so much for watching my little patch review, I guess you'd call this, or just chat about the new DayZ 0.63 patch. I really like playing this game. And you know what? I'm a little bit disappointed in Bohemia for it taking them 5 fucking years to come out with a patch that actually feels like a goddamn video game. But I also kind of have to respect them that they stuck to goddamn DayZ, and it looks like they're dedicating more of their resources to actually finishing the game. Shit, they could have just fucked off with the money that they made from the early access since they're already goddamn rich. But hey, it's nice to think that somebody at Bohemia actually cares about DayZ. And shit, if you care about this channel, you can subscribe right in the middle, right here, and get post notifications for everything that I post, and you can always be right there with the cool notification crew, who I think I have 0 people in now. I think everyone is gone. I think everyone either died or just ran away and stopped caring about my channel. So subscribe to me, okay? I want to hit 400 subscribers by the end of the year. We're goddamn 377 still, okay? We are still at 377, so let's hit 400 by the end of the year. That's all I want. Guys, the H1Z1 video is coming out soon, I promise. It'll be here next week. Okay, guys? I love you so much. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.